Alrighty, folks. Well, good evening, or afternoon, or morning, wherever you're at. Hello, either way, and welcome to yet another session of Out of the Abyss. I'm your Dungeon Master, Dungeon Mister, joined by the majority of our players this evening.
That's us.
Yes.
We're the majority.
You,
Yay! It's us.
you are the ones that are here right now.
Hurrah for conformity.
That's right. There will be one person who will be joining us shortly, and that is Callan. But speaking of joining you shortly, you guys joined some of your companions shortly last time. So let's talk about that before we get into whatever's going to happen this time, as you found the rest of your companions. But yeah, let's talk about last time. As you were getting ready for Hilvius Haber's birthday celebration, it was clear the company needed some form of gathering or healthy activity to keep their minds sane and not at each other's throats. Coming together, though, you got some fungal bread cake ready, cavern ahead decorated, and some entertainment prepared. And to everyone's surprise, you started the celebrations off with a bang. However, there was a hitch. It was also Primquin Hawk's birthday. So you had to prepare another cake, this one chocolate, and in quick fashion. Dusk prepared a near-perfect confection in this cavern, and found out it was actually his birthday about a week ago too, or at least he claimed. Either way, a pretty good time was had by all. Nobody was convinced anyone was poisoning them, and everyone seemed to get along just fine. For now. But the long travel through the caverns had to be attended to once the festivities were over the next morning. And almost a week later, noticing the way through the tunnels get more and more pocked with markings of strange glows, twisting shapes, gravity seemed to get weird at times. And before long, you all found yourselves separated from all of your other companions in these strange tunnels. Utilizing some vibrations from crystals and noticing the sounds and smells around you, you reunited with the Shield Guardian, and eventually the Deep Gnomes from Blingdenstone. Unsure where the others were, you found some old minecart tracks that led to a massive cavern. Traversing the space was easy, but you did quickly notice off to the sides of the tracks, the ground started to disappear. It was replaced by a dark, ever-expanding chasm either side of you. The ground the track was on jutting out of the darkness ahead, hearing waters trickling in a glow of yellowish crystals. You were met by the swirling form of a Dao. Apparently, you were in their territory, and they were willing to let you pass in exchange for something valuable, even mentioning that they had felt the rumblings in the caverns ahead of similar humanoids, possibly your companions. So you dealt with them and bartered away a valuable spell gem and crossed this chasm, heading onward, leaving the uncaring Dao behind. But as you reunited with the majority of your companions in a low-ceilinged and wide cavern, you found several strange mushrooms and an eerie music emanating from the fungus, almost like speakers, swirling lights like disco balls emanating and illuminating this space in this weird twilight glow. And that is where we're going to pick up, as there is definitely music playing. Fungi, you and... What'd you call him, Rocky?
Roxy.
You and Roxy arrive in this cavern at the same time from a different direction. As you would see, it looks like all, if not the majority of your retinue, are in this cave dancing, while the other companions would arrive with the Deep Gnomes and the Shield Guardian. That's where we're picking up.
Well, Dusk will just sort of nod, like, Our retinue that are dancing,
Yes.
do they have a look of alarm on their face, or a look of euphoria, or like what?
Give me an insight check.
$16.
With a 16, I would say on some of them there is a look of confusion, while others there is definitely that look of euphoric, just like eyes closed, like they're in that like free dance class where they can do whatever they feel like, and some of them are just like shaking in weird and strange ways. Some of them are more like vibrating, and those are the ones that seem more concerned and confused. But I would say the majority of them look like they have a euphoric sensation, eyes closed and just feeling the vibes. As you would see this kind of light pulsing of, at first you think it's the walls pulsing in and out and the ceiling pulsing down and up. Even the floor looks like at times it pulses up and down. But it's just these mushrooms pulsing, creating this strange trickling beat.
Hey, you guys remember that time I got sucked into a necklace, and when I came out, you all told me about the dancing fungal people you ran into? Is this anything like that?
This seems a little more chaotic. This might have to do with that Fairsie Zest stuff you guys are always talking about.
Would occasionally be little puffs of multicolored rainbow spores that just emanate this sweet odor. Almost like vanilla, cardamom, and the weird one is like a little bit of like marjoram or rosemary.
Weller immediately like pulls up his cloak to like cover his mouth, being like, I don't think we should breathe this, guys.
I cover mine.
One guy's definitely into the dancing and is kind of strutting along with everything going on, but he is definitely going to. He's intrigued by whenever he comes across an interesting mushroom, so he's going to definitely take a little bit of a closer gander at these pulsating ones and see if he can recognize them or kind of identify what they might be.
Yeah, give me a nature check. $19. These are mushrooms and fungus, but twisted versions. You would notice that some of the columns stretching from the floor to the ceiling that look like stone are actually fungal growth as well. Vibrant colors illuminating most of the space. It's almost a maddening to just look at, to try to understand what is going on. These are highly unusual, even more unusual than the ones that you found in Neverlight Grove. But they do occasionally have similar resemblance. Some of the mushrooms do take on almost necrotic looking forms. Some of them looks like a bony hand sticking out of a rock. Another you might see like a skull. But it's just a mushroom, and it almost looks like the skull is breathing in and out. Every time it does, a little puff of spores exude.
All right, well, that's giving me a little bit more. I was into, maybe this is fine up until you gave me skulls and bony hands. So now, taking a closer look, I'm definitely getting a little nervous about that. Usually good things don't take those shapes.
Yeah, and weird, like, twisted, screaming-looking faces.
Oh god, it's getting worse.
Like
Are
kind of
they-
like the portrait of the Scream. That's what I mean by, like, just like that's what the
Are
some
they
of the
really
mushrooms
all-
look like.
Are they really all growing out of like one spot, or can I see a central point where they're growing out of, or
They
anything
are
like
growing.
that?
Some of them are seemingly at random. There are some that are jutting out of the walls, some out of the ceiling. Some of them, there's just this carpet of fungus that is covering a good stretch of the floor, almost like this cool shag carpet that a good number of people are dancing on.
And how far away are we? I know fungi approach differently, but how far away are we from the group that's in there dancing?
Not too far away. Like it's a wide cavern and long, but it isn't tall. And so it is kind of like a low ceiling club where these lights are just kind of sparkling and illuminating here and there. Shadows are flitting about. You're maybe about 30 feet away as you enter
Okay,
into the
so-
space. Yeah.
So can I pick out one of the people that was dancing, like maybe Hilvius, for example, if she's with them, or
Yeah.
recognize someone and call out to
Yeah,
them?
you would see Hilvius Haver and Zilna Oakshadow, the two Lords Alliance spies. They would be dancing on the shag carpet. Both just kind of seem to be swaying back and forth in their own rhythm. Neither of them in sync with the other, but seemingly still in sync with the lights and the music.
Hilvius, can you hear me?
Oh. Yes. I hear you. Oh, you look wonderful.
Thank
She is
you.
definitely under the influence of something.
All right, calm down, Dusk. What exactly are you doing,
I'm
and why?
feeling this embrace, like this cool but welcoming hug is swaying me back and forth. It's intoxicating. I don't understand it, but I feel like there's some sort of welcoming or almost like this reminds me of my friend Joanne's bachelorette party.
We've all been there. Not specifically to Joanne's bachelorette party. That would
Oh
be
no,
a heck of a
this
coincidence.
is definitely better, but it has those same vibes.
I'm gonna ask you to do something for me,
Oh,
and if you're
anything.
unable, I don't want you to become alarmed.
Absolutely, I will. Whatever you want.
Great. Can you stop dancing?
Oh. Yeah. You know, she's just swaying back
Okay.
and forth, looking up and down, barely making eye contact. I don't think I can. But
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't mind. This doesn't seem bad. I think this is a good thing that's happening. Everyone else seems to be enjoying themselves too. Well, except for them over there, but they're just not getting into the vibe of things. I think they'll come around.
Who is them over there that she's referencing?
Looks like a couple of the Zentarum. They're the ones that are like convulsing and weirdly dancing, like they have like furrowed brows, and they're like, am I doing it right? I don't trying. But like their
Couple
bodies are
wallflowers,
shaking
gotcha.
weird. Yeah. There's nobody that's standing still. Like even I would say even Grazilex would be floating in space in the center of here, spinning as his tentacles are writhing. His beak underneath would be chittering and clattering to the beat that can be heard.
My God, he looks so majestic.
Robes swirling and glowing and illuminating.
Helvius, did the dancing start when you entered this room? You haven't been dancing for like a while and just happened to across this cavern, right?
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I don't ever remember a
Okay.
time when there wasn't any dancing. And I don't think I want to. That's all there is the dance. The joy, don't you feel? It's this wave. She kind of changes her dance form into being more like a wave, like she's doing the wave. That's it.
All right, very, very good. You're doing a wonderful job of that dance or whatever you call it. Remember to drink lots of water, stay hydrated, and if you feel yourself like losing grip on reality, just like touch something solid, try to ground yourself,
I don't
and
think
we'll
I
be back
need
with you.
water. Just need to dance.
Okay.
Okay. All right, we'll get back to you. And Weller just kind of like turns back to the group. So this is bad, right? They're obviously dancing against their will, and as you heard, there seems the only thing they care about is dancing.
Yeah, I mean, it probably could be worse, but this is not something we really want them to be doing.
Yeah.
You would occasionally hear
we
the
should
cracking of bones as, like, just kind of loosely as, like, people who haven't done their stretches. Some of the veterans are giving each other, like, wheelbarrow race, like, dances. And they're not the most fit in that way. And
Listen, fun guy. Love the optimism, but also remember who we are. If it's not bad, it's not bad yet.
Oh no! I'm not saying it's not bad. I'm saying
No,
it
I
could
get
be
it.
worse.
Could
Like
be
they're
worse.
not writhing in pain, at least.
What is
Yet.
a bachelorette party?
Are
Yeah, I
you
don't
familiar
know
with the
what that is.
institution of marriage, or are we going to have to explain that too?
Yes,
I don't know how
it's when
monks
you
work.
join in union with several other people.
Oh,
Oh my God! Okay.
Papa.
I'm gonna let Casmus take this one.
No.
Yes.
Oh God. This is gonna
Well,
prove more difficult.
let's simplify
All
it
right,
for
listen, I want to
you
hear
know,
more about it later.
the concept of bachelor and bachelorette. Do you know that concept?
No.
So before you get married, you are a bachelor or a bachelorette. And a bachelorette party is celebrating the transition into not being a bachelorette.
So this has to do with marriage and weddings.
No, I don't think so.
No, that's just
I
what
don't
a
see
bachelorette
any. I don't see any
party is.
relation. Yeah, I don't see any relation whatsoever.
one of the dwarves, Splinter Darmorn, would kind of call out as his mustache is just kind of waving on its own. Hey, what are you lot doing? Hey, come joining us. Having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
So I suppose we need to try to determine if this condition is caused by fungal influence or magic.
Or both.
Yeah. It's a
Or fungal magic.
first step.
Mm.
I would say fungi, when you were inspecting the funguses you had seen, there would be this weird like undertone of like ooze dripping from several of these different mushrooms and growths, as well as the spores. Almost like they're stuck
Did
to the walls by this ooze.
I'm gonna, yell it back to the retinue again. Hey, any of you touch or eat any of this stuff on the walls?
All
No,
that
no
way.
touching, no eating.
What stuff you talking about, man?
And you see anything on the walls? You see this stuff on the walls? Any of the mushrooms here? You touch them? You eat them?
Doing
Anybody
a lot of
get
talking
close?
for someone who should be dancing.
I'll start dancing while I'm talking. Anybody touch any of this stuff?
Give me a performance check.
I also
man.
like to imagine the person that turned around and is talking to Fun Guy is just covered in the
17.
ooze, like a foam party.
You would see like this kind of like as this guy turns towards you, this will be Anzar the Brazen. This looks like might be like a half dwarf. You're not sure. He's like 5.5 foot tall dwarf with just a mustache and beard covered in this like yellow, almost like spores and or like a bumblebee that just went headfirst into a flower, like pollen covering his beard and mustache, and like in like
Okay.
his nose hairs. Hey, you doing some good dancing there, lad. We didn't touch nothing. But there might have been some things that touched us. But we're not complaining.
Mhm.
Okay, so. But
Definitely.
As
As
one-
one
back to
of
the
his
party.
eyes
Yeah,
looks
they-
at you and the other one looks like back towards the other people. You've never seen this guy's eyes. Like, he's not known to have a lazy eye.
I'm gonna dance my way back to the group. Yeah, so I think it looks like they've all been like eating this stuff. Crazy, it looks like, more or less.
You suggest to get him to move.
Let's see here. Well,
I can maybe make it where it seems like there's a earthquake and everyone's going to probably be freaked out and move away. But I don't know if that's
yeah,
gonna
let's save
work.
that for Plan D.
I don't think they're going to get freaked out, to be honest with you.
Well, even if they do, I just don't want them
Helvius-
having a.
Yeah, Helvia said she no longer has to drink water, that there is only dance.
Yeah,
so
that's-
I don't
that-
think
that's
preservation
probably
of
the-
life is really a concern of theirs. I would say
You're gonna put him on a trampoline? That sounds awesome.
Well, I think
Uh,
right now we should just put the hose on them. Just try if
Okay.
we wash them off. See if it does anything. And hey, I know since I missed last week, did we have a long rest in between?
Yeah,
Just
you
so I
had
know if I
several
can
long
reset.
rests. Yeah.
So I just want to make sure I have reset my spell slots. Last time I was there. What's the size of the diameter of everybody?
Room's probably
What was everybody
like
saying?
90 feet round, like a disc that is cut out almost perfectly. Several caves coming into this space, and that is where all this growth is, into this like perfect 90-foot diameter.
And they're all kind of spread out pretty evenly across that.
Yeah, I mean they're like clustered into like groups and like. Although I will say you do notice some of them are mingling where they would not have normally mingled. There are Gauntlet
Oh, sorry.
veterans hanging out with the Zentarum.
What I'd like to do first is, what works is take the. How many most I can get close to us. I'm going to rain down with the create water on, and see if we kind of wash them off a little bit. See if it affects them. So,
Yeah, as you
be like a
create this like
30-foot,
sprinkler,
shoe. Yeah.
as the lights glisten and radiate in the sprinkler, as there would be screams of ecstasy. Just, oh, that's wonderful! This is like the best party! And they just go nuts over it. They think it's the coolest thing in the world.
Okay. Well,
I
that
didn't
was my
go as sponge.
They love it. Some of them dance even wilder, as if to try and drive yourself
Fantastic.
off.
You should have done
What
that
I
at
am
the
going
birthday
to do-
party.
You guys think of some other stuff. I'm going to take a little risk here, if you don't mind. Since unfortunately I don't need to breathe and I don't need to eat this stuff, I am going to go over with my spade and herbalism kit, and I want to grab about like 2-3 vials of this stuff. read like potions worth of this stuff and put it into my pouch.
Yeah, give me a just double check. It's either a con or a wisdom save. Give me a constitution save. Constitution save.
Does it count as against being poisoned?
No. A nat 20. You can't collect it. It's almost like it tries to stick to your hands and drips off. These spores and this goo. But you are
sticks to my
unaffected
hands
by it.
and drip.
Yeah, like if you try to drip it into a container, it'll just melt through it. As if it doesn't want to be in there. As if it has a mind of its own.
Okay. Damn, I really hope this would have come in handy in the future. Burn it? I don't know.
Yeah, that was where my mind went after the water. I was actually thinking we might do that before the water in case the fire got out of control, but
You want me to burn it?
Yeah.
yeah, well, maybe
You wanna throw a fire?
Okay, hang on. Okay, maybe let's talk through this. Okay, we're underground in a cavern. I'm not necessarily saying that we just.
Hindsight,
Yeah,
fungi
snuff
roll me
out.
a d22.
Uh-oh. Maybe we can set fire to a small section and see if it has any impact on the people dancing nearest it.
I wasn't going to throw a fireball at it.
Okay, just making
I
sure.
was going to do a little firebolt. I'm not that
Yeah.
crazy.
But what's rolled the d20?
You.
Oh, me? Okay. Neat.
Okay.
So want me
Some of the
to
mushrooms
throw it,
get
just
bigger
point-
after being watered.
No.
Just point to me which one you want me to hit, Weller, and I'll throw a little firebolt at it.
I would just look around and try to isolate a section closest to maybe a group that's dancing.
Just yeah. Dusk takes a defensive posture.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
Well,
I'm
when
pointing out the
Weller-
area to Casmus.
Yeah, when Weller points out
And
the
he's firing a firebolt.
Okay.
Just bring a firebolt. Want me to do firebolt?
Yeah, as you
Not
shoot a
fireball.
firebolt into this mushroom, it opens up and swallows the firebolt whole, and you hear a loud "Oom." And the second later, right behind you, Casmus, another mushroom shoots out like almost like electrifying spark and like sparklers shooting around you. I will need a wisdom saving throw for this one. As the
15.
with a 15, I would like you to start dancing as Casmus starts dancing. You can't do anything else. Casmus, you feel okay with this. It's kind of weird. You were just doing something else, but everyone's having a good time here. So you might as well.
All right.
Everything
Well, that didn't work.
looks slightly altered, Casmus. Like everything's literally just like at a slant.
Okay.
As you guys, Casmus, how are you dancing?
Always dancing.
Yes, how is
I
Casmus
don't
gonna
know. He's
dance? As these sparklers appear around Casmus, he just strikes a
very,
pose and starts dancing.
very weirdly like some kind of robot or thing. He's like he doesn't know how to dance at
Starts
all.
doing the robot.
Domo arigato,
Yep.
Mr. Roboto.
Oh man, what'd I miss?
Well, Casmus
Robot dance.
is dancing now with everyone.
Okay.
As Callan will come in with his steed. And everyone's still dancing, but now you see Casmus is dancing.
Khaled might recommend don't breathe any of the like sweet smelling stuff in here, the spores that are shooting out.
You would see
We're not-
lights kind of emanating and just kind of drifting along these spores, occasional sparks and weird shadows, and just very low ceiling, maybe 8 feet high and 90 feet wide, diameter, like a circle of a cave, full of so many different kinds of fungus. There's like shag carpet fungus on like about half of the floor. It's everybody's having a good time. This is almost as good as the birthday party.
All right, lads. What's going on? Why is Casmus dancing? Lad, what are you doing?
He's doing the robot.
Yeah, it's just
You can talk, Casmus.
we don't know how to snap any.
Yeah, but he's probably not talking. He's probably just focusing
He's
on
trying to
the-
figure out
on
how
the
to
group and-
dance.
He's focused on
Yeah,
the dance,
basically.
man.
Yeah, we don't know how to snap anybody out of this.
All right, lads. I don't want to be doing no dancing. I don't know about you, but that doesn't seem right.
No.
I'm gonna try something like so that area where they're at. Can I cast Calm Emotions? I don't know if that'll have any effect, but I would like to try.
As you cast Calm Emotions, roll me a d20.
We're in one of those areas.
Mhm.
What level's Calm Emotions? 2?
Second. Yeah.
Close. Yeah, this glistening magic erupts as it washes and like swirls around in the spores, almost sticks to them, and everything, all the dancing slows as they're all swaying slower now. No rave, it's that like before the drop. They're just like they're waiting for it. One of them called, "This is my
Okay.
favorite part of the song."
Ooh.
All right, so we've tried water. We've tried firebolt.
As a
we've
bunch
tried-
of them are all wet and like dancing crazy, like glistening with water.
All right. Well, obviously, the calming only slowed down the dance, and it didn't stop it.
They're calmly dancing. Some of them are just
Right.
kind of doing little shimmies or doing the twist.
Now, did you say that there were? I may have misheard you, or just misimagining. Are there areas at the roof of this cavern that are piping into it? Or were you talking about? Are there just like tunnels like what we came through?
There's tunnels like what you came in through the side. This I would say the ceiling is like covered with this moss and fungus that occasionally is like it's breathing or going along to the beat, almost like it's all one giant speaker.
Well, if it's the speaker, we need to find where the sound's coming from.
So we're gonna go into it. Is that what happened with Casmus?
Well,
Dance.
to be fair, we're not exactly sure how this shit works. I just said not to breathe it because there's obvious spores in there. he got hit in the ass with his own firebolt and started dancing. So
I would say Yezebel,
Right.
give me an Arcana check after seeing all this stuff happen.
Amazing Arcana check is coming. Right.
Sweet.
Wow. Gonna be great.
hell yeah,
Yeah, yeah, with a 26. So seeing all this happening and hearing about some of them being covered in these spores, it must have been something that they ate, drank, inhaled, or ingested in some way, or touched, or witnessed, as you just saw these sparks around Casmus make him start dancing, so it must be some sort of trigger. You would guess there must be some anti, like, not quite like a cure. That's your there's if there's strange mushroom things that can make people do this, perhaps there's strange mushroom or non-mushroom things that could possibly be the antithesis. Yes.
Antithesis, yeah. Right, so we need to search. Are you saying you need to search for mushrooms?
Well, she didn't say anything.
Oh.
I said it out of game.
Regale
To
them.
Yezebo. What does Yezebo say?
Yezebo says it's the mushrooms. I think.
You think it's the mushrooms?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty good bet.
Well,
This is
that makes sense. How do we stop it?
I'll consult my book.
There might be, from what you gathered just by, looking at some notes and things, there might be, by chance, something that would do the opposite, or be able to undo this effect. Put everyone into rehab for 5 days, or whatever. Induce vomiting. Not necessarily that, but you know what I mean. There might be something down here that can cure this.
All right. Are you sharing that with us?
I'm gonna look it up and go, maybe if we make them throw up. Do you think it's
We didn't
something they
make-
ingested?
Oh yeah, definitely ingested. I mean, it's all over their faces, all over their mouths.
It's interesting
Right.
because some of them yes, some of them no. Like Casmus
Oh.
just witnessed sparks in front of his face and his dancing.
Maybe not.
So there's something down here that may help
But
them, or I
Casmus
just need to go punch Casmus real hard in the stomach and make him throw up.
That sounds horrible.
It works.
Occasionally Roxy would be sneezing in here too. But seems unaffected by the spores.
Right.
Huh.
All right.
Well,
So
it gives
what?
me an idea, but I don't want to try it.
Does your new pet know how to fetch?
I don't know if we haven't done fetch yet, but
Give me an
Nice,
animal
man.
handling
What did you
check.
have in mind for
Give me an
fetch?
animal handling check for the week.
Yeah.
It's an 18. You say fetch.
Okay. What you have in mind?
Could
I think
they
you might have a
fetch
better idea than I
Casmus?
had. Fetch Casmus.
Yes.
He's probably right beside you guys.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to fetch him.
He didn't go wandering off. He's right there.
No, yeah.
Right. All right. So I don't want to punch Casmus in the stomach. Is there something down here that might help him?
Now, I'll consult with fungi. Like, do you know of anything That would reverse mind control.
Mushrooms of sadness and depression.
Right.
Let's give them mushrooms of sadness.
I will
and
say,
depression.
asking that question, Fungi, you can give me a nature check as you try and consult your own memory and knowledge of strange and varied mushrooms. With a 12, that is definitely a
Yeah.
failure.
Pulling it up. I'm doing my tactical.
Time to add some stuff to it.
With a 20.
Just out of 20. I have one thing in
You
mind, but
think that if
we can say
you
first.
might combine the effects of both. Let's see. The Tongue of Madness with Timask
Out of that.
spores, and
Out of
quite
that.
possibly some of the, what are the shrinking ones called? Do anyone remember?
I know
Oh,
the big ones are
man.
bigwigs.
I remember. Yeah.
Little Wigs.
We haven't used.
Tell you what,
No.
there's gonna be
Little
something different called Little Wigs.
So we need 3 of these fungus that grow down here, I assume.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw in a wild
Are
card.
they-
I want you guys to name one other fungus. Right now.
Blue caps.
Nope.
Damn it.
What are the flaming ones?
One new fungus.
Porch stalk?
Oh.
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 Oh, you want us to like just make
Yeah,
up
make,
one?
make
Diddly
one right
stump.
now. What was that?
Diddly stumps.
Yep, you need some diddly stumps.
They're
And diddly
pygmy
stump.
words.
So we need
Big
all these
red.
things.
Yeah, they're called pygmy words, you're right. These ones are called Little Wigs. You need Little
Right,
Wigs,
and it's-
diddly stumps, Tongues of Madness, and Timask spores.
Quite a bit. Is that
Some
something?
guy,
that
do
grows-
you still have some of the tongues of madness?
Nope. Used all those up. Inventory's running low on stuff. All I got left is big wigs, blue caps. Still's got some intoxicating mold yeast.
Mhm. Right.
Yeah.
So
One of the
Is that
gnomes, as the
common?
gnomes are not dancing because they came in with you guys. We'll say Hadris Tinkershade. You know, there's something I've heard. I'm not sure if it's true, but bullets have a nose for things down here. We've got a pretty good nose ourselves, and we'd be more than happy to help. But that bullet knows how to use its sniffer. They smell things through the dirt. They can smell flesh from miles away, like blood in the earth or something. I'd reckon
Yeah,
you might be able to
Roxy?
have it find some mushrooms.
Yeah, Roxy, you want to go help me? You want to help? You want to go see if we can find some stuff? Huh?
It like leaps up and down with a loud thud as spores kind of spread around.
Let's go outside. Let's go outside. Come on. I want to try and take her outside and see if we can start hunting down some of this stuff.
Alright. Fungi is taking Roxy. Is anyone going with Fungi to aid in this endeavor?
Dusk will go,
there you go.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
since he is a fellow herbalist.
So, Fungi and Dusk. I would like a survival check from each of you. And Roxy is going to give a +5 bonus to this. To whichever one is higher. I heard it. But I don't see
So
it.
17, so the 21
17.
is higher.
So it'll be a 26. So you guys are gonna be gone for a couple hours. What's everyone else doing while they're gone? Casmus is just dancing.
Mhm.
What are
I can't
Yezebo,
really-
Weller, and Callan doing?
they're gonna be gone for hours.
Probably. You don't know how long it takes to find a shitload of mushrooms.
I'm gonna set
Let's
up
see
my
if.
alchemy tools.
Okay.
You're gonna do what?
I
with
don't know
your
what these
tools?
things.
I'm gonna set them up because I feel like we might need to do something with the mushrooms once.
Absolutely. Get your lab set up in here in this disco tech.
All right.
Off to the corner so no one bumps it. Yeah.
A smart loss. All right.
Give me a
well,
sleight of hand
Do you know what
check.
these?
As you're trying to set up your alchemist supplies. So that other people
Great.
don't come in and bump into it.
Yay.
With a 9. It's almost weird how the intended desire is the exact opposite that happens. As you like get it all set up, it looks nice and perfect on the side of this space. A mushroom would grow out of the side of the wall where you set up your alchemist lab. A small pack of these dancers would stumble over and almost like a cloud dance past you, and half of your alchemist supplies are gone by the time they leave. Like this quick, like they're all like dancing, like cartoon effect where they dance through you, and then when they're gone, your shit's missing.
They thought they were glow sticks.
Yeah. So you would see some people like waving them around, like trying to catch the light, like, yeah, man.
Got like vials in the air.
Yep. Some of them shaking up,
Stole your,
making it glow. Yeah.
they stole your shite.
Yeah.
For the
Right.
bridal
And you
shower.
No, that's bad.
Bridal shower. Right. This is going back to the wedding ceremony, ain't it?
No, they
Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably do something about that. How far away are we from the Neverlight Grove?
Don't know if we've come this way before, to be honest with you.
You guys are a couple weeks northwest of here. Up there.
Probably a couple weeks northwest of here, there.
Right. Hey, do you know what any of these mushrooms that they're looking for are? Are there any around here? I can fly around and we can look.
Oh, dude. You should have probably asked Dusk and Fun Guy. They're the ones that are looking for mushrooms. I'm not the mushroom guy. I'm
Yeah,
the
I'm not either.
whack shit guy.
Weller's never heard of these mushrooms before.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have.
No, definitely not.
No. Right, so we just sit here and wait. That
Might
doesn't
be
seem
good to set up like a perimeter so that
Nobody wanders
know.
away.
yeah, so nobody wanders away or wanders in. And hey, your flying thing. It's got wings, right? It flies with wings.
Fergus has wings.
All right. So maybe we can create kind of a safe zone from the spores for Fergus, like flapping his wings, creating a little bit of, air movement. Push the spores away from where we are.
Right, that pillar over there doesn't look like it's got any spores near it, although that would leave Casmus all alone. I don't think we want to do that either.
I don't think he's going anywhere
Any
necessarily.
pillar in this cavern is made of fungus.
Right.
Oh, that pillar over there, that's a fungus pillar.
Oh. Shite, I didn't see it. I don't know. I don't know how to help the lad. He just seems to be dancing. He looks tired though. He's sweating.
You've never seen
Oh, yeah,
Calvin
they're
sweat
all-
before in your life, but now he is.
They're all surely gonna die if they continue dancing like this. That's why we've got to help them. But
As you're
He's-
talking, you
he's
do
tough.
see a small troop start kind of making a dancing parade as they do start to leave the cavern, wandering away into darkness.
are they doing a Congo line
Yeah,
into
they're
the
doing-
darkness?
Doing a conga line into darkness, absolutely.
Okay, we need to stop them.
We need to stop the fungus.
There's like a
from
dozen,
leaving.
dozen people starting to conga
No, it's
out,
people.
out the door. Or out. what
Those
was
are
it?
our
Yeah.
guys.
Oh shit. No. Calm emotions is gone. I'll bring the earth elemental out, and create like a barrier so they can't leave.
Give me an athletics check
Earth
with the,
Elemental's
with
just
the earth
walking
elementals.
around. He's got his
Athletics
arms
check
like
with the earth
this.
elemental. Yeah, I don't know how else to do it other than knock them out.
I like it.
It's coming up.
All right, all right.
Do they have athletics? Sure.
With a 20, as it just kind of essentially creates a wall for them, and they just keep conging. They don't even notice that the earth elemental's an elemental. They just think it's a wall. Like, oh, we're turning the train around. Don't worry. As they go conga, 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 and they just keep going, and they turn and just make a U-turn back around into the cave, slowly but surely.
Right. All right. That's
They
only
didn't.
gonna
They
hold
didn't
for a
even
little
notice.
while. Right. So that bought us some time, lads. Unless I don't suppose you got any other magics that keep them in place once the earth elemental goes away.
I mean,
Okay.
idea, but also I'm not the magic guy. But
As Yesbo's trying to get her stuff from people that are just waving it around.
Yeah, she's got like 5 little flasks under her arm, just trying to hold it all and go, no, 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 no.
Not that one.
yes, you okay?
They're taking it.
Right. Let's grab some of that and get it back from them.
See, someone starts eating a
Alright.
flask. You hear a crunch of glass.
No.
No.
That's glass. Don't do that. No. Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm just trying to get me iron in.
No.
That's
Yank that
not
out of
how
his
that
hand.
works.
All right. Grab all the
There's all
alchemist
this
supplies
juice
you
in my
can.
mouth.
Mhm.
Tastes so
It's
salty.
juice, all right.
Oh, that's awful.
It's warm.
Oh.
Mhm.
Right. That's your blood, lad. Dripping down from the glass.
Why does
just
it
keep
taste
swallowing
like
it.
ice cream? Is it melted
'Cause
ice
you're
cream in
insane.
my mouth?
I'm
yeah,
like-
just keep swallowing that.
Oh, it's like
Yeah.
salted caramel. Oh, it's got the
Yeah,
crunchy
keep
bit
that
in it.
Keep that in your body. That's where it belongs.
No, I'm yanking that thing out of his hand and be like, I don't know, like
It's
I
enough
could
ice
just
cream for
imagine
you.
someone with like blood dripping down from
Yeah,
them chewing on
They're just
glass.
on their beard, just like all over, glass and blood
I'm
on their
gonna-
beards. They're swallowing it and just chewing.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You're gonna-
heal him,
you're gonna-
and
There's a big meaty bit in
Right.
there.
that
There's a
That-
meaty bit in your ice cream?
Hey, oh, I don't think I minded so much. Oh, it tastes like the
Oh.
rainbow.
Are you about to bite your tongue off, dude?
What? As you can
Mm.
see, he has bitten part of his tongue off.
right.
Oh.
Oh.
Kellen, heal him and see if it does anything.
Yeah, I'll
Can-
try to
can we
heal him.
heal them unafflicted.
I don't know. I'm just gonna try to cure his wounds for now to keep them.
Yeah, as you cure his wounds.
What?
he-
That's fair.
Oh, well, the ice cream taste went away. But
Oh,
the
see, now
dance
he's
has
not
just
gonna learn.
started. As he starts like
Oh, I like
dancing
this
like a
less.
big jig even more now. Starts doing like a
Oh,
stompy dance.
All
somehow
right.
I
Do
like
we
it
have
better
a-
when he bit his tongue. I don't like this.
I
No,
would
that's,
like Callan to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Of course.
The 21. Spores try to seep out to you like, nope, nope. You get away from him.
Nope. Get the fuck away from those. All right. So we got them contained. We stay on this ledge. Stay away from those damn spores. They tried to overtake me already.
They're just drifting. They're just vibing to
Right.
the music, man.
I'm gonna.
You got all
I'm
your
gonna
alchemist supplies.
I think I don't know. I
You're-
look around and do an inventory.
You have the majority of your alchemist supplies back. There's still some people that are like handing them out, and like some are like scooping up dirt with them and passing it out as they swallow some of the dirt. And yep.
I'm gonna originally cast Liamon's tiny hut around it, and no one can get in.
Okay, fair enough.
Right.
Be like, you can just, if you find anything, just bring it to me. I'm just gonna sit here and not move.
As you create a safe space.
Are you in the hut?
My
Right.
safe space.
Can I come in the hut?
Yes.
All
If
right.
you're not dancing.
I'm not dancing. Weller, in the hut. Fergus, in the hut.
Eh,
Good boy.
I almost made a
All right,
neighing
then.
noise. I was like,
All right,
wait,
so
goats don't sound like horses. Idiot.
I mean, it's a magical one. Maybe
That's
it does.
true.
Who knows?
Celestial being.
Maybe it's like a Pokemon. It just says its name. It's a goat. Fergus.
Fergus. Fergus.
Fergus, get in here. Fergus. There you go. Yeah.
There we go.
Can.
Right.
Yep, Fergus walks up. Fergus.
Hi.
Ferg.
Good lad, Fergus.
Probably want a Fergus.
All right, so we're safe in here from the spores.
Are we? Are we sure that's how
I
that
will-
works?
I don't know how it works. I'm asking how the magic works.
There's definitely some mushrooms in the hut with you. There is no safe space in this
Right.
cavern from the spores.
Mm-hmm.
There'd be some people bumping into and like occasionally leaning, dancing and grinding onto the back of the hut.
Right. Can we make this so they can't escape when the earth elemental goes away? You think you could do that? This seems to cover up the whole passage.
One of many.
One of many. Oh, jeez.
There's not just one exit in and out of this cave.
Well, I'm wondering what happens if Yezera maybe casts dancing lights right in like the center of the space, and I know there's going to be the funky, wonky, timey-wimey magic shit. But if we cast it in like the middle of the space, would that draw everyone into a central area? And then what would happen? Not saying we do this, just we're workshopping. If we cast darkness on that area, do you think they would want to wander out of the darkness, or do you think that they would enjoy the darkness? Like, are the visual effects in their head regardless of what they're actually able to see?
I don't know. We may want to save it for when the earth elemental's gone. I don't know how long those two lads are going to be gone getting mushrooms.
Oh no.
That's going to
I
be like
just
a while.
a while.
Hours,
And they're-
hours even.
Yeah, we have an hour of the earth elemental. So if they try to escape after that, it'll be us trying to stop them.
Well, Fergus is immune, right?
Fergus.
Fergus
Uh,
says he's immune.
I don't know that he is, and if he starts dancing, I got to send him back home.
Fergus.
Okay.
Right, Fergus.
God, what have y'all done?
I love it.
Meanwhile.
Okay, because yeah, my idea was you could just have him patrol and like nudge people back, kind of just like a herding animal, right? Just kind of
Right.
nudge people and herd them into the center of the room.
I wish we had a way to keep the people in a space. I don't have any of that stone magic yet, that powerful.
Yeah, but like if it's a small enough space, then he could just keep nudging them.
Right. I mean, do we
I
have any
want both
wood
of you
or-
guys to give me a survival check.
If we just give them a rope and tell them to hang on.
God,
Or-
I
Or something like
thought
that.
you were going
yeah.
somewhere else with that. I was like, holy
I
shit.
hope Fergus starts dancing.
Ashley just got dark. Can we just give them a rope? It's like, holy shit.
Right.
Usually when you want people or things, animals, you herd them in a space and you just fence them in or rope them in or tie them together or something along those lines.
Right.
Yeah, we'll
I
just
think
tie the rope to Fergus, have him run all the way around the perimeter and come back. And then we slowly take up the slack around them and then we just corral them together.
right.
See,
so
this
there's
is
them-
this is her drow coming out now.
Right. I'm seeing it now.
Mm-hmm.
This is what's
Yes,
happened
that's
to
what
you
I
then,
heard.
lad? This is how you were caught?
More than once, more than I care to remember. Yes.
They corralled
Right,
you with
okay.
some loose rope.
I
Mhm.
remember that.
Alright, let's try it. As we're gonna try to get a rope all the way around them,
Yeah.
like our group.
I mean, this is less about
Well-
like a skill challenge, more about like, what are you doing, kind of thing.
Yeah, keeping them in one place contained
Yeah.
is our primary
It's
goal
not
right
the
now.
hardest thing to do. Like if you've ever like, I mean, they're not like drunk, so they're cool with whatever. They're not disagreeable. You can literally just tell them, "Hey, come back here." Like, "Oh, okay, cool, man." So they will just go with the flow. You corral them with a rope, they'll just line up with it. Tell them to hang on to it, they'll hang on to it. They're just cool, man.
Casmus, how you doing, lad?
I don't know.
This
I
is
just can't stop dancing, but I'm good.
the most
Yeah.
agreeable you've ever seen, Casmus.
Right. And are you you look sweaty. Are you getting tired yet?
Not really, no.
Oh, okay.
Give me a
Right.
con save.
He likes it.
Con save. 22.
Yeah, he's fine.
I don't know why didn't you?
He's fine, he's just
He's
vibing.
fine.
Alright.
He's vibing. But eventually,
As long-
I will say, as Fungi and Dusk, with Roxy, the truffle sniffing bullet, finds ya bunches of tiddlywigs, or tiddly stumps, little wigs, tongues of madness, and Tamask spores that can easily be collected. Not too far off. You'd find them underneath a small waterfall nearby, or some would be growing underneath a giant boulder that you have to move that the bullet shoves aside. So it'd be a small montage of you guys collecting, like, oh, what's here? It's a mushroom there. It might be a small something that you have to deal with along the way, but nothing like you scare away a hook horror or something like that. You two can easily handle that. Nothing
But-
out of your depth.
What classic inspirational 80s song is playing during our montage while we're collecting these?
It's up to you two.
I say The Chain Gang by the Pretenders. Since we're working.
Alright.
That's better. All I could
That'd
think
be
of
a
was
good
the
montage.
South Park montage joke one where they're trying to do the skiing stuff. You need a montage.
Yeah.
So that's yours is better.
Not Eye of the Tiger or Push It to the Limit or
No, you can't go overdone here.
Lionel Richie and the Commodores dancing on the ceiling, keeping up the dancing thing.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
or Dancing in the Moonlight. But as you gather, you would both Dusk and Fungi and even Roxy to a degree would they'd be holding in bundles of mushrooms, and Roxy would just have a bunch in his mouth or her mouth. As they've
Okay,
corralled
now we
everyone
can-
to one side with a rope of this chamber.
So now we need to mix all this stuff.
Weller absolutely, before we do anything else, wants to abuse the little bit of power that he has, and grabs an end of the rope and does the wave, whipping motion, so it does it in everybody's hands. And
Absolutely,
they
they
just
go,
all freak
whoa,
out.
whoa.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, right. Now we can do whatever you want to do.
You just have to
That's
do
what
it,
you guys
didn't
would come back
Yeah.
to see. Is everybody going, whoa, as they all wave through the rope, and I don't know.
It's like the SpongeBob jelly dance.
Yes,
Jellyfish
exactly.
dance.
Well, it seems our friends have been hard at work.
Oh, we got them corralled. I had to use the earth elemental. They were trying to wander off. But, yeah, they're all here.
All right, well, I'll just keep them
We'll
there for
get-
a little bit longer. We're gonna try putting some stuff together, try to see if we can figure out the right ratios here. I think Dusk and
Right.
Fungi just got to start working on the herbalism kits to start making some concoctions here.
Beelzebub does
And,
also have her alchemist supplies, like, out inside of her, the hut.
Yeah, you can come in.
All right. So I'm trying to think of who would be most important to guide. All right.
Really, most important, we just need test
Well, it
subjects.
depends on what you're doing. You have to guide us if you're guiding a specific thing. Like,
Oh,
so
yeah,
what,
yeah.
what is everyone doing? What are you doing to make
Never
or
mind.
combine?
I don't even have a guide.
So, are we looking for an oral application, or do we want to try to use the Tamask spores to create a sporal agent?
An aerosol?
Oh, it's aerosol, yeah.
Okay.
You all have
Wow.
bardic inspiration as I play my violin.
He plays the montage
So-
music for you.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh.
An aerosol
Dusk is
sounds
going
good if we
to
can
start
spread it.
to brutally beat the shit out of the mushrooms, reducing them each into as fine of a powder or goo as he can, making sure they're all separated.
Okay.
Because as Fungi said, we have to figure out the ratios, and actually having a test subject would probably make this better.
Okay. So you corral someone to the edge of the dome.
Yep.
Who do you get?
We're gonna try to help Cosmos first.
Closest.
You gonna have
He says
Casmus
a
be your
negative.
test subject?
Yeah.
That's not
Sure.
the best.
Well, we want to fix him first, right? He's probably tougher than all these
Yeah,
other
what if we do it wrong?
Oh, that's a good point. Look around. Who's been the biggest dick out of the entire travel?
Probably some of the.
It's the Zentarum.
Yeah.
Pick it as Zentarum.
So no one's going to say it was Casmus? I mean, come on. The joke wrote itself.
I mean,
All
I
right,
wasn't
well-
gonna say it.
You guys,
We're-
Dusk is mixing things together. You guys decide on who the victim is.
Who's your test
Hey,
subject?
grab the red shirt.
Yandra?
Oh, we like the red shirt.
We do like.
Well,
the
we
red
like
shirt.
Casmus, and y'all were just talking about doing it to him.
Well, I was thinking about fixing it
wasn't.
first.
There-
I wasn't
look-
talking
look.
about.
There's probably nothing we could do that Dusk couldn't fix. Because if we accidentally poison them, he can handle that.
All right.
Oh, getting a
Okay.
random guy.
Yeah.
Splinter.
Ooh, Splinter Darmorn.
Yeah, Lord's Alliance Guard.
Yep, the dwarf. He's the one that has
Alright.
the shit all in his beard and mustache. And his mustache
Oh,
is
alright.
waving on its own.
Is he the one that ate the vial?
No. That
No.
would be Anzar the Brazen.
It's pretty brazen of him.
Yeah, He's gonna have a bad time later. Hopefully that healing will take care of it.
So start with an even portion of all the mushrooms and infuse those finely chopped up with the spores.
Okay, as you guys kind of like get these together, trying to make this aerosol, or try to see what using him as your test subject. I will say each of you can roll your choice of either a survival check, an arcana check, or a nature check.
Arcana.
And Weller and Callan can give me a persuasion or intimidation, or even deception, to keep everyone corralled. As Dusk, you do also have Bardic Inspiration from Callan, I believe.
Yeah, you all have bardic inspiration, and I'm gonna go ahead and, since I'm corralling, I'm gonna use my call on the dwarven gods to grant me strength. Yeah, so I get
Even with my crappy roll, our average is still really high. So
Your average is pretty high so far. It's not an
Whatever.
athletics check, it's a persuasion.
Oh, sorry.
Which would be even higher.
It would be even higher. So instead of
Instead of it-
23, it would be 18 plus 12, 30.
Trial and error of using Splinter Darmorn goes rather smoothly. You can quickly find the ratio. And it's easy to administer. Being an aerosol, you just spray it on them. The worst part will be chance of reinfection. So you have to kind of keep people out of the cave. Because it does kind of pulse and the music still plays, but as more and more people become less afflicted throughout this process, the music in the cave starts to die down. And the mushrooms start to wither on their own. And eventually, it's just brown, gross dust and goop covering the walls, floors, and ceiling of this cave. No light aside from your own. Actually, we'll go here. As everyone coming out of their stupor. Some people are just laying down right there because they've been dancing for hours. They're so tired. Ah, my legs. I didn't think I'd be able to keep it up. And I was like, oh, my tongue hurts so much.
You had some bad ice cream.
Oh.
Brazen, let me know if you have any further problems.
Get them all one by one. They're good to go. I mean, not great. A lot of them don't even remember. I would say the only person that has a clear memory of this would be the one person who wouldn't want to talk about it. That's Grazlax. He might
Right.
mention that was a harrowing experience. I would not like to relive it. You should have killed us
I
all when
don't-
you had the chance.
I
Whoa.
think we should kill this. They said that the wedding ceremony starting.
Well, this
I
was
don't know how-
something of a bridal shower or a party for the... I believe they called it... What did they call it? The bride-to-be throwing a celebration in her own honor for the coming nuptials of some sort. Some great cedar.
Some great cedar.
A
wood?
bachelorette party.
Bachelorette
Wait.
party.
Yes, that is what it seemed like. It's strange.
Right. We do have plans to stop
Casmus, you don't
this
even
wedding.
remember becoming infected.
Nobody knows about all this great cedar and the supposed
Sure,
marriage, so he's
absolutely.
confused.
It's the great cedar. Some wood? Like cedar?
I think it is a demon, Zuktmoy.
Aye, we need to kill that.
Yeah, that was the plan all along when we first found out about her.
Right, I'm in for that. Killing demons.
As you just hear groans and moans from the rest of the company.
Yeah, lads, you'll be alright. Get your belly aching. We'll get you some rest.
Yeah. Start checking them over to make sure no one really hurt themselves,
After you take an
other than the
inventory,
glass chewer.
you would notice one of them is missing.
Oh, shite. Another. Who's missing?
Elias Draco of the Gauntlet Veterans is missing.
Start looking for tracks.
There are none.
Figure out what. Oh,
There are no tracks. Even the ones that you guys made coming in and out of this cavern, they are not there.
Ah,
The
damn it.
the
The
Roxy-
exterior had
Roxy.
been swept clean.
Roxy, can you smell? Who's not here? See if you can find someone's missing. Where'd somebody go?
Roxy takes a
Who's not here?
bite of the nearby wall.
In the
Okay.
stone.
Brasilex, any recollection?
I believe I was too preoccupied with what is known as dancing. It was all-consuming. Had no choice but to celebrate.
We can tell. You really left it all out on the dance floor. It was very impressive.
I've never felt so
Oh.
weak-willed before in my entire existence. Truly unsettling. As his
And
mind
so now-
player's tentacles kind of wreathe and shiver.
Aye. So we lost someone.
No one
So-
saw him leave the cave, right? No one saw him go out.
Olaf
didn't
and
see him.
Thora be like, no. Elias was always, I don't know. Last I saw, he was, I think he might have been the one to point out the cave. I don't remember.
So is he? I guess deeper in.
I suppose so.
Ugh.
That's.
Looks like we gotta do a little search party.
Good news is your compass is working.
That's good.
Yeah.
Bad news is we lost a veteran.
Well, I guess we just go see how far down we can check to see if we can find him. Can't leave him
how
out
much
here.
time are you wanting to spend looking for one man?
And then we could potentially lose others in the search.
The
Mhm.
Euler
Alright.
risks.
Oh,
We need to keep moving.
no, we could spend some time going a little further down the cave, see if you find him. At least if just a couple of us go, or what else? Oh, I don't want to get so far.
Only one person has a compass.
Alright. And that leads
Yeah.
to the library.
I got a compass.
Grazlax will offer up his services if you want to use him. I have been to the library once. I should be able to find my way. If you'd like, I could look for your companion and meet you back at the library.
How long was this whole endeavor? But at full day, 8 hours, 4. How long do we think this whole thing was going on for?
You guys have been gone since Blingdenstone has been 4 weeks.
No, just this. They weren't dancing
Dance
for
party.
weeks.
They were dancing for a few hours. A good
You couldn't have gone
Good-
much
good
more
for-
further than just that.
4 to 8 hours, probably.
All right,
Me-
Brasilex.
Me and Graz go take Roxy. We go down further in the cave for about an hour or two, see if we can pick him up, if we can find him, and try and head back.
I do not
Well-
want you to be separated from your troop. I can traverse the darkness alone, unbothered. I would not be bothered. It would be the least I could do to repay for my previous accidental transgressions.
Does Grazix have at least a telepathy or something to communicate with us from further in?
The
Like a Rinkun used to be able to do?
Perzes blocks much telepathy from a distance.
All right. How about this?
I
Grazlax.
do know my way. Mostly.
How about you search for the missing veteran for, let's call it, 6 hours. We'll go on ahead. We'll wait at the library for at least 6 hours. I'm sure we'll be there for longer, but we'll wait to give you enough time to get there.
You needn't wait
So
on
we'll-
me. I am certain you will spend days there.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was figuring.
I will see you there most certainly.
All right, we're gonna count on it.
I'll say Fungi and Weller give me an insight check because you're talking to him.
Let's get you two. Give me. Hold on. I got them. I'll use another one of these. Yeah.
Oh, tactical mind. I always forget that that's on
Yeah, you've
those checks. Yeah, I got it.
Skill
too.
checks.
Skill checks. What is that? A second wind, so I can just burn a second wind.
If it works.
If it
Does
works.
a 12 work?
No.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so it's not actually one I click on. So it's just
Roll
what?
a D10.
Superiority die?
Yeah.
D10.
The 14. You notice a tinge of Grazalax very certain that he will see you in the library.
Okay.
All right.
Like,
Draw whatever rations you may need out of reserve and get to it. We'll see you there.
I need no rations. I will find my own.
Okay.
All right. Fair enough.
And the retinue will
Or,
probably want to rest shortly
Right.
for this. And Grazalax will also want to rest before, but so you'll have a long rest and then probably going scouting out. Because everyone is exhausted from dancing. It's the most dancing any of them have ever done in their life.
Yeah.
And it was forced.
Force dancing.
Can before we leave, can Fungi take another attempt and see if I can harvest any of this stuff on the walls?
It is just brown like mud and
I'm gonna make
sludge.
some. Let's see if I can make some Underdark Molly.
It all like just decayed and dissolved, and it's just like mud and dust.
I think personally in my own life, all dancing has been forced.
Yeah, that's fair.
I feel like you're always pressured to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never been like, you know what I want to do tonight? Just want to dance.
Oh, dance. Let's dance.
Let's dance.
Well, speaking of dancing, the dancing is over. And with everyone tired, you guys do get a long rest as we continue our trek onwards towards Graven Hollow, the Stone Giant's Library of the Underdark. But we're going to take a little 5-10 minute break there, folks, so stay tuned, stick around. We'll be back.
I'm going to dance on into a break.
All right, folks, we're back. So welcome back. And last we left off, we ended our spoopy dance party in the middle of these caves as there was some celebrations for the bride-to-be, Zuktmoy. But sending Grazilax to look for the missing individual, Elias Draco. He said he would meet you at the Stone Library. Seemed almost certain of it. But you had to continue your journey. You don't know how far away you are, but you know the direction, thanks to your handy-dandy ring that you stole / were given by the Zentarum down under. And that's where we're going to pick up. As you guys leave the now rotten fungal cave, just sludge, start trudging on into darkness. Creeping darkness. As you follow the directions of the ring, you would notice the tones of the rocks begin to change. Darker browns and grays, almost getting to be blacks, but never quite. But it's all drab. You see less and less fungal growths, and more like small streams and rivers of dark, almost fetid water. Time starts to lose meaning. Times of travel are treacherous. But as you start to hear the dripping, unsure if it's a week, perhaps 2 later, you start to hear this dripping of water coming from probably a stalactite. But then you would hear echoing throughout the tunnels ahead. You start to hear strange tunes in various languages. Voice echoing off of the tunnel walls ahead. The scout would report back. Dargus Forkbeard. Hey, there's not dancing, but singing. Different languages. It's all weird.
Can you make up? Did you understand one of those languages?
Hey. I spoke in Dwarvish, Gammon. Even a bit of Giant, which was weird.
What did it say?
It was singing a song.
In all those languages, that's unusual.
There were more that I did not understand. One of them pointed out, I recognize but don't speak it as Elvish. Not the best of tongues, but I still recognize it when I hear it. But it's a bit strange. Couldn't I tell where it came from? Exactly. It was echoing all throughout the tunnels.
All right.
Then I
Guess we
guess
must be
we
on
would go
alert.
forward. We go forward and we be careful, whatever that song is.
Aye.
Well, we haven't come across anything in a while. I figured I'd alert you in case you wanted to go about it differently. I don't know. Singing is always strange.
Well-
Last one we caught singing was the cannibal over there. kind of motions out towards Slatus.
Right, and we don't want to. What happened a few weeks ago? So
I
just be on your guard. And
obviously always am. Just didn't know if you wanted me out there by myself.
no, we're all gonna go as a group.
Hey,
All right.
well, I'll follow your lead then.
All right. I guess we head on, lads. Lass.
All right.
Cadmus sounds familiar about what, 30, 35 feet ahead of them,
Sure.
just to keep an eye out.
Fair enough. As your troop continues through these tunnels, the singing does get louder and it changes languages at a moment's notice.
All right.
Maybe one of us should plug up our ears or something.
I am.
Seems to be singing about a river. And what's odd is if you know multiple languages, the subject of the song changes depending on the language. It would usually some sort of landscape feature or flora or fauna. Some notes of things that only someone who lives on the surface would know about. And yet some other things that only someone who lives down under would know about. But it's the style, the cadence doesn't change, and the tune doesn't change of the song. Just the subject
Lyrics.
and the lyrics. Kind of befitting whatever language is speaking or singing.
This is a weird song.
Aye. And I don't know who's singing it either.
I don't know, but it seems like an Elvish is talking about forests and that kind of stuff, and something completely different and common, and
You might be talking about like the ocean or
Infernal is not one of them, is it?
yeah, it absolutely is. We talking
And
about the
then-
fires of hell.
Yeah, and then in Infernal it talks about fire and hell and the abyss.
It goes through every language.
Weird.
Some languages that you don't know yourselves, and some you've never heard. Assume might be dead or dying languages.
Interesting.
And it's
All right.
disturbing.
Do the voices sound familiar at all?
The voice stays the same. It is one voice. It does not change.
Okay.
Although its accent will change based on the language it's speaking, as if it's fluent in every language.
Impressive.
Aye.
It is speaking Undercommon like someone who was born to it. Speaking Elvish like a true elf. Speaking Dwarvish as if you're cousins.
That's a damn bit of nerding.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, we don't have any other options. We have to move
Right.
towards it,
we
right?
Go on. Right. Aye.
So I would say everyone be on guard. Do we, from this, well, it's the best way to put this, from the sound of the song, as ridiculous as that sounds, while we may not recognize the song itself, do we recognize
Melody.
like the melody or like the, like does it sound like forlorn? Does it sound like
I'm
it's
gonna kill
calling?
you if you come closer?
Yeah.
Right.
Does it sound like it should be in a horror movie?
Or is it a drinking song? Hi-de di 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 di
Mhm.
di di.
LED.
Give me an insight check to get the tonal understanding of this song with an 11. It doesn't seem like there's any intention to it. None that you pick up, at least. It's doesn't sound ominous, but it doesn't sound inviting either. It doesn't sound cheerful, but it doesn't sound dour. It's almost like singing about facts. Like, oh, the sky is blue and grass is green, at least until fall. And then it sometimes dies, depending on where you're at. It's just like singing about facts.
Just
Water's
random
blue unless you're somewhere where it's not.
Spitting facts.
Yeah.
All right, let's proceed cautiously. Maybe increase the spacing
Sure.
between ourselves a little bit, between the groups, maybe.
Aye. All right, let's head on. Everyone stay close though to me, our group at least, since we're leading this.
Yeah, if anything is forward, I guess my owl's gonna let us know. So
As
we should still be
you
careful.
head forward into the tunnel with your many person retinue clearly making a bit of noise, even if not trying to, or not trying to be stealthy, not trying to be overtly noisy either way. The singing stops. Voice calls out in some language unknown. Aiden. Calls out again. You coming?
Aye,
Come on then.
who are you? I'm Callan Stonesong. Who are you?
I'm tired of waiting.
It's not a name, is it? Tired of waiting. I'll add it to my music.
You would hear a loud sigh echo through the cavern.
Yeah, just
As
head on in.
ahead of you, you would see an enormous, many-legged reptile stretching out as if it had been sitting for a long while, avoiding your eyes as it looks to the rocky floor at your feet. It's about time you lot arrived. Come on. The library bid me guide you to the gates. I've waited too long for you already. As this enormous basilisk is in front of you, but not looking at you,
And talking
Aw.
to us.
and it speaks to you.
Hmm.
As
Right.
it starts to
You were winning, Chris?
turn around. Yes. Starts to turn around, starts walking slowly.
Okay, we follow the.
I guess we
visitors.
follow.
Aye, I don't think we came this far. We might as well.
Your headphones dying on you, Bob.
Hey, I don't know what's going on, man. It's popping in and out on my right cup.
Oh.
So it's like I hear you guys normally, like I've heard you all session, and then just randomly you're in surround sound, and then I realize you haven't been the entire time.
Well, there you
So
go.
if you see a weird look on my face, like looking over to the right, it's because you're now talking over here.
Ah, what's that? This
You're like, hey, what?
this massive basilisk, though, as if just kind of lazily starts walking down this dark, twisting tunnel.
All right, follow it. Stay close just in case, lads and lass.
There's murmur amongst the group behind you. Is it a basilisk? Is it talking?
I. And I. Yes.
It says it was waiting for us.
Yeah, it was.
How is it waiting for us? Like there'd be like murmurs and questions, like so many questions would pop up throughout the entire retinue.
Which we have to.
Okay. We'll follow
So,
the basket
Cas-
lads.
Yeah, Casmus, but that's were you the one that was singing that song?
Yeah.
Cool
It
song.
was a rather strange song.
It was a song.
Where'd you learn it?
The library.
Okay.
Like a whole music section? That's really cool.
Just kind of grumbles. It would occasionally
You
growl too.
You said the library sent you for us.
Stops for a moment. Almost turns to look. It's still facing downward. That is what I said.
And how does the library, a place, know that we were coming?
It's more than a library.
Would you prefer if I held the rest of my questions until such time we arrived?
Ask what you want.
I'm done. Those were the three I had. Thank you, though.
It doesn't respond back to that. As
Right, so-
this basilisk seems very short. Like just doesn't. He's not a conversationalist, but he's a singer.
Right. So you sing
Hell of a
beautiful
singer.
music. I'm taking notes as we're going. You're a basilisk. Ascension basilisk at that. Intelligent, seems quite a bit. And you know a lot about this library. I assume you work with stone giants.
He does not respond.
I think you have
None
to
of that.
form it. You have to form it in the phrase of a question, maybe.
So you work with stone giants, correct?
We've established that.
Right. Where'd you learn? And you learned to sing from the library. How'd you gain the ability to speak?
You've answered your own question.
Right, library stone giants. All right. You know any other songs?
I do.
You mind singing a tune? One I might not have heard before. Something close to your heart.
Words are not close to my heart.
But song is.
You speak in riddles.
I hope not. Thought that was pretty
Yeah.
straightforward, but yeah, the heart. I don't mean like
It's-
figuratively. It's like
You're talking philosophically with
a lizard.
something
Yes.
yeah.
Right. So is there just a song you really like to sing? Can you sing it?
I was.
Ah. And what's the song's called?
Places and things.
Places and Things. And there's a copy of it in the library.
It does not answer.
Right. All right.
How long till we get there?
Right at that point, I'm just kind of like, okay, this is not going anywhere.
At the end of this tunnel.
I lead on.
I am.
You're doing a damn good job.
It doesn't respond to that one. But it definitely seems to want to keep anything it says just short. And it's so weird how it speaks perfectly fine. Because its mouth just kind of opens and the voice comes out.
As we follow it, I guess.
Yeah, we just keep following it.
Everybody's just trusting it blindly.
Well, not
Yeah.
like we had a
It's a-
choice to go to the library.
It's a
Alright.
talking basilisk. I'm not sure what else you would want to trust. If he wanted to try to turn us to stone, it already would have.
Yeah.
Or it's luring us to somewhere worse. Eh,
It'll make mention. Do not present trouble, or I will.
aye. Guardian, then you are.
Keeps walking.
Mhm. Yeah.
Occasionally, this basilisk might break into a song, sing the same song that it sung before, echoing throughout this tunnel. As there are times when you're not sure if you're going deeper or rising higher, going through these twisting tunnels. But hours go by. Hours. Nearly a day. Following this basilisk. As you walk into a whole new world. As you walk across the threshold of Graven Hollow, it's like stepping into an absolute other realm. The oppressive gloom of the Underdark replaced by light and a sense of openness that brings back memories of the surface. This corridor ahead of you, massive stairs and a gate above. There are two large stone giant statues, well illuminated as the running of water is heard. And I'll bring you guys to the scene. Does that do it? Yeah. As this is a massive space. Huge braziers by the sides of this massive gate. The basilisk stops at the bottom of the stairs, gestures its head upward.
Just through there, then, you're saying. Without saying.
I'll be joining you. Don't worry. You won't be alone. They never are.
How many others are inside?
At this time, I think two.
Alright.
Do they come and go?
Stares blankly at the ground in front of you.
I mean, because you said at this time, like sometimes there's more, sometimes there's less.
Sometimes there is another time.
Do y'all have like
Right.
a calendar of events, or like how many are going to be here tomorrow?
Plenty.
So more than 2 are going to be here tomorrow.
As it almost looks upon your entire retinue.
Nope.
Almost certainly.
Nope. Don't mean us. How many consistent residents are here?
Numerous.
Right. Those are
More
good
than 2.
answers. Just through the door, then, you're saying. I'll go ahead and walk up to those giant
It
freaking
kind of
doors.
shrugs.
Hey, Weller, you
Bennett?
got muscles on you, right?
No, I left him back in the dancing cave.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll push the door open myself.
Weller will go up and help him.
The doors push open as if on their own, as all you have to do is just touch them. The shimmer of light, and the gate opens up into a massive corridor, wide enough for 10 people to walk side by side, your entire retinue with you, gasping at all they're seeing. Ceiling, just the height alone reminds you of the great halls of Gauntlgrim. Less dour, though.
Oh, man. Man, Callan's probably got a little tear dripping out of his eye right now. It's beautiful.
And the corridor opens up not far away into a large, massive central well. Walkways crossing its span to the opposite side. You can barely see the ends of the level to your right and left. Doors opening into so many rooms. You doubt you could explore them all in a single day. The ceiling here is bright, rainbows trapped in hundreds of crystal formations, combining to create a warm and inviting illumination. Looking down into this well is a dizzying experience. You can see several staircases connected to different levels below. You soon lose count of how far down this place actually goes. As you enter into this well, you can see a stout, rocky creature. It detaches from the perfectly smooth wall to your left, leaving a perfect imprint of its body in the wall that quickly smooths out and fades away. Travelers, I'm Horm. The
Well met, Horn.
masters are occupied. There are rooms for you all. Choose your own. The resources of Graven Hollow are at your disposal. You need only ask. This is a Galeb Dur. His name is Horn.
Cool.
Well met, Horn. But we'll need food and beds for the lads and lasses that are traveling with us.
Of course. Choose your rooms. As there are easily dozens, if not hundreds, of rooms and doorways. As there's just this stillness in the air here, this calm presence, as this stony creature is just staring at you. As if this is all perfectly normal and average.
All right, well, buddy system, 2 people to a room, no touching. I mean, you can touch each other. I mean, no touching things in here.
You can touch.
Orm, you haven't traveled with these guys. You should have seen what they did to Yezebos. Alchemy said.
If
Yeah.
violence breaks out, you will be more than asked to leave or destroyed.
Did you guys hear that? Weller looks back towards the retinue, like specifically looking towards the
Yeah, we got
Xantarum.
yeah. We're just here for Muscle Man. Like, if they got food, we're cool. I don't want to be looking through like. They got books here. There are books. Yeah, we don't care about that. We're just here to help out.
All right. Well, just be on your best behaviors.
Nice. There's books. Where's that song? Where can I find the song Here and There and Things?
If you look for something, all you need to do is to will yourself to find it. Just remember, this is a place of peace. All visitors of the library are expected to conduct themselves with decorum. Refrain from arguments and violence. Veldskar will be quick to subdue any troublemakers. And we don't mind helping. Alas,
Why?
whenever you seek something specific, all you need to do is focus. But do not get lost. You will understand
You have a map?
everything. A map is impossible. Or the Ferzes concentrated affects time and space. The interior expands and contracts as lore is added and taken away. You can traverse all of it with ease. Unless you are absent-minded or scatter-brained, in which case we will have to escort you.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, Gasmus would turn to front guys like, you probably should stick with one of us.
So the head honchos are occupied.
The
Any
librarians are busy.
Any idea how long we should wait, or
Feel
Just-
free to traverse and look at your own leisure. Ulthar, Ermus, Onustova can easily be found when they are ready to be found.
all right?
Well,
Well,
let's
let's-
try it then, shall we, lads? Let's get the lads and lasses that traveled with us set up, and then I think we should start exploring the library. I'm gonna try what he said. Focus on something. I'm gonna focus on that song that the Basilisk was singing.
You almost hear it in the distance, going down the corridor. Give me a wisdom check.
check, not a save, right?
Yep. You think you know which direction to go.
Oh, damn, he's right. It's that easy. You just think of it and it.
It's down there,
Comes
and
to
you'll
you.
have to go down ways, and you see down this dizzying hallway. This is a massive space. Think like if New York City was a cave, but bigger somehow,
Without
maybe.
people.
No people.
Yeah, without people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't see a single person walking around.
That's right. So it works, and I think we just focus on what we want to know.
All the
It'll lead
gnomes
us
are
to the
always
answer.
like, "Ah, we're gonna get these rooms here. Can we all share a room?" Yes, you can. Great. We're gonna just pop in here before we have a look-see around.
Callan's already like forgot about the rooms and food and everything, and it's just like all this knowledge, and he's just like, I'm gonna start with the song. Are we doing buddy system?
How are you guys going to traverse this place? It is entirely up to you.
Right, we staying together,
Buddy system, yeah.
buddy.
Yeah,
system.
I think we should all just stick together.
Stick together. Well, I hear that song down this way, and I kind of want to jot it down. I've not heard
Alright.
it before. Since
But shouldn't
That's a
we
good
treat
place to
our
start.
purpose here as the most urgent and focus on the
yeah.
cause of the demon incursions into the Underdark?
Yeah, I think maybe buddy system. And agreed. We can cover more ground in a way.
As you
Right,
say
we need
that,
to
you
know-
would hear a weird whinny or whir come from the stone speaker crystal that Casmus has strapped around his back. This tinny sort of noise as it resonates. You
You've
feel
got an
that
incoming call,
this
Casmus.
place has a connection to that particular stone.
Right. So since you have that stone speakers crystal, you called it, why don't you focus on what we're actually after? I'll go after the song later.
What exactly are we looking for? Information about what?
The demons showing up in the
Cause of
Underdark.
the
As-
demon incursion into the Underdark.
How best to
Yeah.
kill a demon.
Orm
How
will
to rid the Underdark.
look to you.
Why are they all here now?
If you are looking for something specific, I would recommend looking where, which is to say, when. You can look through the archives of the past, the archives of the present, or the archives of the future.
You're saying the library knows what's going to happen in the future.
I did not say that. As it gives this puzzled look towards you.
Right. Oh, maybe we should look in the past and see where it started. How did it start? Maybe a good place to start.
I
Seems
agree.
reasonable.
I think that's
You just
where we
gotta
should
focus
go.
your mind, and it'll lead you there.
All right. Well,
Start doing that. Start thinking about
Where/when
I'm from.
would you like to go first?
Oh, where, when?
where and when? That's gonna be a hard one.
More when.
Wait, you all said that this demon ravaged Menzoberranzan, right? The two-headed nasty thing, Demogorgon.
Yeah. We saw that one come up.
Right, but
I'm
when
more.
Oh.
No, go ahead. What were you thinking?
when did it ravage Menzoberranzan? Could start there.
I think it didn't do Menzo after we already saw it come out of Sloopadoop. I was thinking more. When did Zigtamoy start coming around
I
the?
would say we saw some demonic creatures when we escaped from our captors.
Right.
So
And-
we could go back all the way back then, see what the library has.
Or do we even need to be that specific?
I'm not
Well,
sure.
just
Do you want
back
past,
to that amount of
past,
time.
present, or future?
I think we're going
Past.
past first.
We're going to
I'll ask
past, yeah.
Isabeau. Isabeau, how long ago was it? Were you in the city when this Demogorgon attacked?
Like 6 months ago.
And how long have you all been down here?
Yes, I was there.
6 months.
Like 6
So-
months.
And so how many weeks was it till you saw the Demogorgon the first time? Was it before or after the destruction of Menzoberranzan?
It would be after. They saw Demogorgon in Sloopidlop after it was in Menzo.
All right.
After.
So it started in somewhere. Menzo's our first lead. Do you know when it happened? And we can focus on that.
I just told you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's focus on that first. Dusk, you're quite wise. It seems to work on a wisdom.
Mhm.
I don't understand how simply viewing this Demogorgon will indicate the cause.
Maybe some clue as to where it came from. As I'll focus on it. I'll try to focus on that time. 6 months ago. We'll go 6 months back. I don't know if
6
that's
months
how it
back.
works. Yeah, we'll try 6 months back.
Give me a wisdom
Right,
check.
take the cruise.
All right, wisdom check. Okay.
You think you have to go to the well and go down.
All right. Gotta start somewhere, right? We have some times and dates. We'll go from there. It's down here.
Callan, I would like you to roll me a d20.
Mm. I don't know if that's good or bad.
It's something.
It is something. As you're walking down these stairs, again, the ceiling looks like it's never too far away, but always super far away at the same time. That never changes its distance from your sight. As you go down these stairs into this well, you do not see a bottom. Callan, you instinctually look down a hallway, and you think that's the one.
All right. I'll head that way.
And
Come on, lads.
as you're down here, you would see a singular person. Maybe 12 feet tall, dark purple skin. Not pointed ears like you expected, but they are pointed nonetheless. Just kind of a what is that called? Like the skirt, like a war skirt of dark
Kilt?
leather.
Kilt.
It's a war skirt of dark leather and a skull along their belt with a strange, long, wiggling sword with a gnarly point at its end. See claws emanating out from their long fingers. Arms are kind of crossed as they're walking down the space. You notice their feet, as if they're walking on the tips of their toes or the front balls of their feet. Make them a little bit taller. Short hair, folded like back, but almost making points. Kind of like Kazuya from Tekken, or the old guy.
Heihachi.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Who are you?
Oh. So you can see me.
Maybe I should ask, what are you?
I am curious. What part of the Underdark did you hail from? Just generally,
Adult?
as yes, that is obvious. You don't. You would see his eyes whiten and widen. The surface.
Aye.
Do we all see him or just
You all
Kelton?
see him. Well. Well met. I am Grast. It is a pleasure
Does
to
that
meet
name
you.
ring? Yeah, I was afraid of that. Do I know who that is?
Give me a religion check.
All right.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh yes.
You think you've heard the name. Doesn't sound like a good one.
No.
Can I make one for said
Yeah, you
said
give me a religion.
Or is religion? Probably not my best, but
And what brings you here to the library?
and we're gonna do a Dark One's on luck, which is a D10.
Yeah. Nope. You've heard the name.
No,
And
yeah.
I would say you don't think your father likes this person very much.
Yeah. This looks so.
He,
It
he towers over you. He's obviously of some fiendish origin.
Right. Oh hell. There's no violence here, anyways.
No, there is not.
So
Just
we're
a
here
friendly
to find out.
conversation. Sorry to interrupt. Rude of me.
Oh. Right. We're here to find out why the demons are down here. What brought them here?
God.
And you expect to find it.
Aye. And what are you doing here?
Looking to see who else could be looking here. Seems I found some interesting characters. But come seeking knowledge, as this place has everything of the Underdark, all present. Librarians don't particularly appreciate my company, though.
But you're allowed either way.
I think the library allowed me to find it, yes.
And tell me, Gratz, tell me of yourself so I can add it to my notes and stories.
His eyes glisten. As he leans down, almost getting to eye level, but still somehow towering above you as darkness flits about.
I'm pulling my book and starting writing. Yes, Gratz.
I am
Tziz.
everything that you
Everything.
want. I am your untamed desires. You may feast upon and gaze upon this form.
Gaze upon the form. I'll do a rough sketch of him while we're talking. Right, so you're seeking knowledge, we're seeking knowledge. What do you hope to attain? Assume you don't want to stay here.
What do I hope to attain? You're asking the wrong questions. What do I hope to not attain?
How about this?
That
What do
would
you
be the
desire?
same answer. Everything. He just smiles. Good to know there's people here looking out for the coming incursion.
And how do you feel about the coming incursion?
According to you, it's already happened. Thank you for that. As he walks away. As he just flickers out of existence. As he makes it
If
maybe
this turns-
5-10 feet and just is gone.
Yasmus turns to Callan. That name is familiar. I've
It's not a-
heard. I've heard the name before, but I can't figure out what exactly he was.
He looked kind of like a demon to me.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he was, and he didn't look like any I've ever seen. So I have a feeling
And
that
you
might-
basically told him what we were trying to do.
I find how it started. I don't think he can do much with that. I could be wrong though.
Think there's anybody else
Are you
more helpful down here?
No, I think we should find the location of where it's just attack on Menzoberranzan.
Let me see if I can pin it down as he takes.
you
Gaza takes
still
the
have your
crystals out.
direction that you were wanting to look. You still it's in this
Yeah.
hallway.
We're gonna keep heading that way while he's looking, while he's doing his thing. All right, you do your thing with the stone.
Yeah, as
I'll
you-
try to focus the stone.
What are you trying to focus on?
Well, he's using the stone to focus, and he's seeing if he can find more another place where they could get information. Using the stone to help him focus.
Well, Callan already knows the direction. We'll say that. So there's no more roll necessary. It's just this is just someone you encountered along the way.
No, but another place where they could find more information after that place.
Okay. What are you trying to look for? Past, present, or future?
We got the past, so let's do the present for
And what are you looking for?
any information on maybe current, recent incursion.
Okay.
What was sexy shirtless demon man? What's his name?
Graz.
Grazed.
Graz.
There's an apostrophe between the Z's.
Yeah,
Grazita.
Graz.
What was he doing when we came upon him? Like, I mean,
He was just walking down the halls,
Okay, he was
arms
just walking down
crossed.
the hall.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right, so they really do let anyone in here.
Anyone who can find it.
If you can find it. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna keep heading that way towards...
Yeah.
the-
But Casmus, give me a wisdom check as you're looking for something in the present.
Got this, man.
We don't call you the wise one for nothing.
So wise.
In the moment, nothing comes to mind. You think it's back the way you came.
Right. Let's go to where you found Callan and there's somewhere else back where we came from.
Okay. Well, sounds good. Work our way to the future.
As you approach a massive doorway. No door on it, just the doorway, and above it would be an inscription who everyone can read, even though it's clearly in Dwarvish or Giant. The past is a crystal, where it can be seen from many facets, yet it always remains the same.
Alright. In we go.
And inside here are vast chamber of tablets, cylinders, crystals, many colorations, sizes, style, arranged in a shelf-like pattern. And what was it you're specifically looking for?
I was specifically looking for the attack on Menzo Baranzan, the Demogorgon.
I would like you to choose which one.
Okay. Choose one of those?
Yep.
Menzo Baranzan.
Okay. You do know there's a specific crystal that glimmers with a little bit of purple light.
Okay.
And of course,
Take the
there are
crystal.
some other crystals that can be slightly red. Like there's some sort of language on them that you're not certain what it is, but you can all understand what all these crystals are saying. But there's one along the wall that almost resonates. Callan, you feel like that one is different.
Okay. I'm going to sing to the stone in Dwarvish. Tell me your secrets. Show me the past.
We'll say as you sing out, the stone speaker crystal on Cadmus's back rings.
Someone should answer that.
Right. Lad, what is that?
Casmus, you feel like you can use the stone to ask it the question. You can, or ask it a question about the past, or you can ask to receive a vision of the past of its own will.
It seems like we could ask it a question, or
If
could
you,
get a
if you
vision.
receive a random vision, not random, if you receive whatever vision it chooses, you can only receive one today from the past.
Oh. Well, you've got the crystal, lad.
What you?
Menza Berenzin. We'll start there.
However,
Most
if
bad
you
things
ask
begin
it
there.
specific questions, you can expend 2 charges of the crystal.
Should we ask a question, or should I try to see what happened?
See what happened. We'll ask questions later. I'm sure we're going to be here a while.
Right. Well, guess we'll take the crystal out and look at it and see if we can see a vision of what happened of the past at whatever the crystal chooses.
Okay. As the crystal illuminates and resonates, the crystal that you are kind of facing on this wall also illuminates, as you would hear this whinnying and whirring, as if the entire landscape in this library, this hall of records, shifts and changes into a place of shadows. You can see an imperious drow archwizard, spider silk robes, casting this mighty conjuration spell at this massive circle, all on his own. This deep ritual chanting in demonic languages. The ritual draws towards its conclusion. You can see a web of this strange Berzess energy expanding outward from this circle and from this archmage, who gives off kind of an alarming expression in this moment. He quickly tries to complete the spell in a crazed manner, rampantly casting, speaking, singing, almost like he's praying. His eyes are going wide. He has lost control of this spell. Then everything around shifts and twists. Rifts open up from this web that is stretched out all around him. Cracks stretch wide within these rifts, and through them, horrific fiends screaming, shrieking, and howling as they are wrenched from the abyss itself and cast into the Underdark. As they start pouring out, this archmage fades into the background, dissipating, as demonic creatures start emerging, looking to kill, cause chaos. But you hear a woman's deep, dark laugh echoing in each of your minds as the drow wizard shrinks away from this demonic horde that he unwittingly unleashed. Jezebel, what is your passive perception?
Massive. To 16.
What is Weller's passive perception?
What am I looking for? Sorry.
Your perception.
Perception.
Under skills, the modifier is a -1. Sorry.
Okay, so your passive perception is a 9.
yeah.
Yezebo, give me a history check.
All right. No damage.
You know this person. At first, you don't recognize him because of the twisting magic being used, but then you recognize the iconography of the house insignia on his regalia. It's from House Bainray. You know this is Grumpf Bainray.
Wrong.
He's essentially the one of the, if not the most powerful wizard in Menzo Berenzin.
Oh. Would she fangirl?
That's up to you. And it's up to you what you let everyone know. But just as quickly as this vision illuminates out around, it re-sinks back into the crystal as you hear a little chime. And you would all have seen this vision.
Alright, so that's the bastard that summoned the demons, then it appears. What was the laugh? The female voice laugh? I didn't recognize it. I didn't see anyone else there.
And
Ouch.
Yezebo, you would know that Gromp is more powerful than some females in Menzo. He's essentially the Archmage of Menzo Berenzin, Master of Sorcerer.
I'm just gonna be like, I studied under him at Sorcerer. Not him directly, but he was there.
So you know him?
Yeah.
So, was this his mistake? Or did someone else interfere with his magics and cause this?
Or was it intentional all along?
I would
kind
say
of-
from his reaction, it wasn't intentional on his part.
He looks like
Yeah, if it was,
he looks like that.
if it was intentional, it wasn't the intent that he had in mind.
Alright. And that female voice that was laughing was disturbing, to say the least.
I would say Yezebo, Callan, Casmus, Weller, and Dusk could all give me a religion check.
Yeah, I have an idea, but
I have an
That's
idea too, but I don't
probably
want to.
doesn't.
Or,
I
no.
don't, but, religion is stupid.
Callan,
Oh, all right, Alan.
as much as you don't like Drow Society, from what you've heard, there is one thing that sticks out in your mind about Drow Society, is their love of their matron mother, Loth, the Spider Queen. That would make sense.
That's what I was worried about. I thought I'd heard it before. Yeah. So this powerful archmage Grumph, you called him? I
Grump?
know that name.
Grump's
But
battery.
that laugh was the spider bitch herself.
That's such foul language.
She's a foul creature, if she can be called that. I'm sorry if you worship her. I don't know your faith. But I think she had her hand in this. Well, that answers a lot. That explains why the Demogorgon attacked Menzo first. It was summoned there. Released by wild magic and set out to do what it does, which is destroy everything.
Yeah.
So maybe this is a obvious answer and I'm just missing it, but why would Loth want that summoning ritual to go bad and summon forth creatures from the abyss to destroy the Underdark?
She
Chaos.
craves chaos.
I mean, she has a whole society that worships her, that if it's destroyed, they're not there to worship her anymore.
You are in a library
You-
where you could research it too.
Why would she want to do that? Cull the weak, destroy, sow chaos, destruction, unleash it upon the surface, especially if there's any chance it could reach any of the surface elves. I know how much the Drow hate them.
But
I'm sure there's more to it. I can't even imagine to know what a goddess is thinking. I know it's not good.
would
So
a
if that's
goddess
the
work with
cause, we should try to
demons?
understand the why.
She is a demon.
Mm-hmm.
Why would she not help her kin escape their eternal prison and come to a place where they can feast upon the souls of mortals? Makes complete sense to me.
Do the demons typically help each other? Or is it like an all for one kind of thing?
Good question.
That is a good question.
A voice would enter into your heads. That is a ponderous question. One that I would expect the answer would be not caring about each other unless there is a chance to gain more power. This makes perfect sense. I'm sorry to intrude on your conversation. Travelers, I do not want you to be alarmed. As you can see Grazlax levitate forward into the view of the room. I mean you no harm.
Why?
Where did you come from?
I've come here in search of... What could possibly be?
What I meant is how long have you been in the room with us?
Just a moment. I am sorry, I did not mean to intrude. The mind flare, tentacles writhe. You do remember one of its tentacles was shorn off and had like a ring at the end of it. though this guy looks the same, he does not have that ring and has all 4 of his tentacles on his face. I would say a keen eye like Dusk or Fungi's would immediately notice this, or even Yezebos. Or
Did you get some work done? Looking a little bit more whole.
Do intend to get work done, yes. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Grazilex. I am a friend to the Society of Brilliance.
Yeah, you know.
His
I
eyes
just saw you like a
kind
day
of-
ago.
Then you are... I see. Could you explain your purpose here, so that I know it? It almost smiles.
Kraslex, do you remember what happened during the flood of the cave?
You must forgive me. I believe you could be figments of the future, and perhaps have met me. Am I reading this correctly?
Oh,
Seems that way.
I would caution you as to not say too much. However, you could just explain to me what your purpose is here, since we will be familiar in some way for a flooding. As the Mind Flayer kind of rests down, is no longer levitating, seems indeed more curious than you've ever seen Grazilex.
Well, if we tell you, it would be spoiling the future. So, you said it yourself.
If you intend for me to trust your word, if you tell me your purpose, that is enough. I will ask no further
Basically-
questions that will tamper with the time.
Basically, we
purpose
can
is
give him
just-
knowledge that he's already going to learn. That's not going to impact anything. We just can't tell him about any specific events because that could change things.
Correct.
Right.
That's
So
why
we're
knowing
just-
your purpose is a small thing, and it will not change your purpose nor mine. For we may already be aligned and not even know it.
Where to
There's
seek
a-
knowledge.
Everyone comes to Graven Hollow for knowledge. What do you seek here?
There's a demonic incursion going on in the Underdark. I don't know if it's happened in your timeline yet, but if it hasn't, it will. We are looking to try to figure out how it started and how we can defeat it.
I think we know how it came about.
Do tell.
Misfired spell.
Do you know the culprit?
Yes, how much information do you want me to give you?
If there is something I can change for the better, wouldn't you want that? There can be ill effects. I am okay with risking some of them. If there is something I can do to change the future for the better. Shouldn't I?
Well, your future
Yes.
is our present. Is our present.
You do not have to
Right.
divulge to me if you do not want to. I am here searching for specifically a pilgrimage of an enlightenment, it would seem. He kind of straightens his back up. I have found it. You could be my enlighteners.
Alright. How about this, so we don't give away too much? I don't think you can stop it, unless you think you can stop a goddess herself. A demon, I like to think of her. From tampering with a powerful spell.
There is much faircess in the Underdark if it is something happening there and demons involved. The unpredictability of such magics seems inherent. You said someone went awry. Someone trying to summon something, perhaps? Well. And I am sorry for disturbing you.
No, we'll see you again in the future, Grazlax. Your future, our present.
Perhaps.
No, we will. We've already met once and we'll meet again.
I would recommend seeking out the librarians when you get a chance.
As soon
You
as they're
are
available.
echoes of my future, just as I am an echo of your past. There are also echoes of the present. I have witnessed a few. If you are armed with a stone speaker crystal, which I see you have, then you will learn much indeed. I will not linger too long. Most intriguing.
One thing you can do. If it comes across, there's a chance to save someone. Don't bite.
Give me a
You'll
persuasion
know the
check.
moment. Alright.
Okay.
You succeeded in your persuasion and now have fucked the timeline.
Yeah.
He's just gonna bite everyone else. Except for when he's trying to save. I will try to remember. These glimpses don't always work in our favors. Till we meet again.
And I'll nod. Safe travels.
He floats up and then floats out of the room, flickering 5 or 10 feet away. As a friendly mind flayer from the past meets his friends of the future. You guys are in a place that exists in both the present, future, and past, apparently, with knowledge of all the timeline. At least what happens in the Underdark. Or has happened. Or will happen. An inkling as to how this thing got started by some spell gone awry by none other than the Archmage of Menzoberranzan, Gromf Bainray. More questions will need to be answered here in Graven Hollow. And we will end there tonight, folks. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining us on this journey into a library as we use our imaginations to read imaginary books or stones or see visions or either way. We're going to end there, folks. We'll see you guys next week, so stick around, stay tuned. Join us next time. More Out of the Abyss.
Night, Twitch.
Night, Internet.
Night, Internet.
Good night.
Good night.